Guess who's back? Zeusberg? What? No, guess who is back? Stupid subtitles, but they're working! Welcome Odaba, right check. Let's get the show on the road. So yeah, to get stone running, we need to get rid of iron. I want to get rid of copper, and we need to get rid of red circuits. But I want to. So let's finish iron first. Limit 1, because I want to see how that goes. If we need to up this or not. Up those. No shortage. And we could make the stack inserters. And the rest seem to work. Numbers go up, especially with a stream twice a day. Oh, I think there was a signal missing here. Yep. So we do need to use red circuits. Did we need red circuits for what we wanted? No, that's green circuits, so we want red to green? Or do you have blue to green? We also want to have red to green. And then we need to finish all this. Okay, so the first thing we need are modules. Those are already given. Why are Navis complaining sometimes that it doesn't? Is there a depot? here that they cannot reach. Yes! That's why they are complaining though. There we go. No more complaining. We want to go here. Finish up this. And the next step. Like, hey, Maniac Killer. We like to make those, right? So we need accumulators and superconductors. Accumulators are pretty easy. Iron and battery. That's copper, plastic and light oil. Battery, electronic chip, superconductor, and electrolyte. Let's give it power. Let's see what the ratios are. You need 5 point something, you make 17. You make 70, you need 12. That's going pretty good. Welcome. So I think the first thing we need to do is make light oil. So we need heavy to light. Going to do that like that. Or are we going to do that somewhere else? Ice rather than holmium. Okay. I'm throwing ice away a lot. Like, that's recycling the ice we get. And here we're recycling, just grinding the ice away. Okay. Clickball, welcome back. So yeah, we need light oil. So we're gonna do the same. That already makes a lot of light oil. That. Then we'll have light oil right there. Oh. That was holmium. So light oil. Right there. Coconuts. That needs to be heavy oil. Oh no, that needs to go one higher. A Spidertron remote, thank you. That will be water. Okay, so now we have light oil. We can make that one. You need one of each. One holmium plate, one copper, one plastic. And we need an output. And we want the output to be stacked. Well, luckily we can do the oil like that. That will just be the light oil. So now let's figure out how to get stacked out. Could you just be less loud? Stupid lightning. What if we put you here, put you there? So you hit further away. So what we can do is output it like that, have another belt incoming like that. Then we cannot reach the beacons. And then we'll just merge these. And that then is outgoing. Do we need more stone? Do we need more stone? No, we only need stone for the holmium and for that. So we actually don't need more stone. Unless this needs a lot more stone, but then we can have another belt coming in. So now we could at least stack output. have long-handed inserters. I want long-handed, and I want legendary long-handed. So we can input, we can output, and then probably normal long-handed for the other inputs. That's not the same. That's the same. Then we want you here. We have outputs, inputs. Then we have another input that we need to bring in. So let's get some long-handeds. Hopefully we have them. Hello gamer, welcome! Okay. Let's head back. Let's see if the inserters can keep up, especially the long-handeds, because those are the ones I always are a little bit scared about. Oh, and we need to figure out how to get this input in. Don't want a belt weave. There we go. I could do one of these as an underground. We can have a third belt in. Oh, actually just two of those. This will fill a belt already. Holy moly. So maybe we want more belts, because how much do you eat? Oh, 0.5 of those. And those need 1 for a quarter. So let's say we need 1 belt in, 2 belts out. So this will get a lot of belts out instead of... Okay, okay. So we need to rethink this, because this is already a full belt. Holy moly. Can we not make it direct insertion like we have here? Don't need that one. We do want these 3. No, we need another one for the sticks, for that one. So let's go accumulator. So would be nice if we could direct insert everything, because this has a really high output. But that just doesn't need that much. It's making a little bit more. It makes... Let's module everything. Can't module that one. There. So let's beacon... like that. Want 8 of each. You make 17, you make 14. So basically... $14, we need 6. 17, we need 12. So this goes okay. Then we need 12 of those. You make 29. We'll find a placement for you later. long-handeds. This doesn't need anything else. This could just be output. You need 4 items in, which is not a problem. You need 2 items in. More gifts, which is not a problem. Now we still need the supercapacitors. And it needs a lot of electronic circuits and holmium and... Holy moly, yeah, this needs to be multiple belts. The liquid will just go... like that. And then we have stack out. That still needs a lot of items in. So that needs for 1. Okay. We had that set up here somewhere. Let's make this setup again. And I want the... It's all made in that one. Come on. So... Why you not worked? It's all the same machine. So it should at least do these steps. Set recipe on the yellow. Read ingredients on the blue. It's the right machine, right? Yeah. Oh, I know why. It cannot do that on this planet. There you go. And we don't have a push button. Do I have a push button? Don't see a push button. take to make a push button, copper cable, and green. Green, copper cable, little push buttons. So yeah, that doesn't look that much, but it still is. Okay. Yeah, we need double the amount of superconductors. This is a puzzle. I like puzzles. The only problem I have is that it takes 35 green circuits for 35. Yeah, that's a 1-to-1. So one belt of green circuits needs to go in, and not a half a belt. The rest can all be half. What we could do, it has 4 inputs. No, that is not possible. We still have to make the sticks. So let's focus on the sticks first. We want to keep this design though. Four in, 1 out. But we get almost 4 times as much out as in. This gives us already half a belt. So that's a full belt. This is my dilemma. How to get 3 items in one more than the other? Nope. So copper, plastic and holmium. Well, what we could do is do something like this. So here we have the other belts. Insert those. It won't work like that. The problem is I want to have the other ones right here. We got 2 spaces in between. That's not enough to do the underground trick that we do with the labs. So let's say like that. Now what we could do is output it like that. But then we have a problem that the belt is already full here. Could get 3 belts out of this. Outside, so it stays equal. Out of those machines as well. Streaking in lightning, indeed. Gonna have, yeah, legendary dose. Doing you the rounds. Legendary. None on the planet, none here. Okay. Novice. I don't get it, why we're not making it here. Well, I do get it, because we have too much holmium going around. We could fix that. Are enabled. Whitelist legendary. You are disabled. Okay. I think we can make them from scratch. That's the stupid thing. Oh. Well, we don't have those. Legendary... You. We're missing legendary concrete. Pick that up from Novice. Yep. You're gonna pick that up from Flora. Nope. You're gonna pick that up from Novice. Legendary refined concrete. I think we also have legendary refined concrete here, right? Yeah. No, there's legendary concrete. Can we make refined concrete? No. That's an extra step again. Steel and sticks. And water. So we could make it here. as well. Legendary refined concrete. We need water. Legendary steel. And we need legendary sticks. Just put it up one higher. Make legendary, oh, not just sticks, legendary sticks. Legendary plates. Storage, legendary concrete. Okay. So you can pick up legendary concrete, refined concrete, from there and from volcanoes. And then here we want to request legendary concrete. And we get most of this here as well, but just not in those numbers. Ooh, it's making me one. Yay! Oh, I stopped the productivity module. Legendary electromagnetics. Next, if legendary electromagnetics is less than 100. Let's stand somewhere quiet. You. We got 60. Go to Fugora. Basically, we're hauling them back at this point, but yeah, it's stupid that Fugora couldn't make them in the amount of time that we had. Fugora platform is not requesting them. Okay. Give me my items. Now you have it. Because I want to see how that works. Doesn't matter. So we'll have the split items right here. Input, 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 input. You need light oil. Oh, look at that. I don't care if you use some real light oil. You also know if you make those enough. Then here we have outputs. Them a little bit closer. Oh, really? I'm out of belts? Belt. Grab some belts. Luckily the trains are nice and fast. Go. Okay. Set some of these up. Remove. Remove. Then we have inputs. A lot of inputs apparently. That will probably be, oh, half a belt. Other side. So that will probably be holmium. Nothing comes from here, right? No, the holmium plate. We still need to make the holmium plate. That comes from here. We forgot the step. We forgot to make... Oh, that is done in... the things that we don't have. Foundries. So I want legendary foundries. For a lot more than science. That's science, that's science. Don't care about that. No. So we're gonna make the holmium plate directly here. This is all basically just for science. So we need foundries. You make holmium plate. Holy moly! That's like 4 belts? No. 2 and a bit. Yes. That's still 2 belts. How? That's 2 belts already. Oh, we don't have display panels. Made some here. Seven fuel, holy moly. Yep. That's a full belt. Do we ever need more? The answer is probably yes. Even are not linked. Okay, now we have the holmium belt plates. More than this needs probably, but yeah, we're probably gonna stick them on the outsides. And then it's plastic and copper. So, copper. And plastic. Yes, we use those to test the machines. The setups that we make, actually. So we don't have that much left. So it all depends on how we want to set up light oil's keeping up pretty good. That's good. Water is keeping up. So it all depends on how we're setting up science. Because science needs holmium again. Right? Yeah. How much we need of all of this. Because we want science. That's the end goal. So we want this to work. Oh, I'm not using the editor to do everything. I only spawn in and destroy all the items. All the stuff that we're building, like the machines and the modules and stuff like that, is all legit. And we destroy everything we test. We don't care about those beacons. Only if we do it like that. Then those will get even more. Oh, legendary does a lot better. Do we have normals? No, we don't have normals. But the effect of the item is normal 1.5 for each beacon, and now it's 2.5. And the speed is also increased by a lot. So this increases stuff by loads. Yep. $18. We need 8. 18.7. 18.7 divided by 2. 2. Oh, okay. Still have plenty. You make 17. Is also plenty. So this is a nice setup. The only problem with the setup is that it's not really stackable. What we could do, no, then we lose that beacon. Can we underground that? Okay, so we can supply new materials easily to these guys. Which will be required. But let's start with the default thing. Let's see how that runs. could run an extra beacons around there if needed. And we could... no, we cannot supply within those beacons. Okay. So this will be... batteries and plates. Then here we have 4 ingredients. That will be fun. Just to see what kind of inserters we need. For the fluids. Do need one there also. So this is just batteries and plates. I want the plates on the other side. Because we need more batteries than plates, so we can just feed it another line of batteries if needed. And this needs to be... okay, so green we need to replenish the most. So I want green to be right there. So you will be green. And then it doesn't matter. So I think we're gonna add that with batteries. Because batteries we need the least. And then we can replace that whole line, because we need the same of that, with holmium and superconductors. Oh. Oh. Okay, that needs to be electrolytes. That then needs to be holmium solution. Okay. Let the inserters do their things. Enough. No, we're not getting enough of you. That's because you are too slow. That seems to work. How much do we get out of this? We could just say it's 2244. I like to visualize things a little bit better. Let's do test seconds average. So we need a little bit more of these guys. Okay. So now we're looking about how we can duplicate this nicely. That's not possible. That would be really nice if that could be possible. We cannot move these out. So I think that has to be the case. Which is not that bad, because it gives us some room to replenish the belts. So at least 5 more of these. Oh. Gives ourselves some protection. That will eat up the belt. Already. Oh, the belt will feed into rockets. We'll probably go the other way around with the belt. So we already need the second line of batteries. That's just because those are backed up. So for the batteries, we probably want to do that. Let's say output purity right. Blade is holding up, so that's good. everything is holding up except green. So, same here. Splitter in this. That will be another green line. Oh, we're missing a chest. And all the others. I think we want to replace these with just fast inserters or legendaries. Replace that one. Delete that one. We need another one. I do this to make sure that the inserters can actually grab. Because a moving belt is different than a backed up belt. Yeah, this is as full as we're gonna get. Sweet. So we want to set up this a couple of times, because that output full, wait, make those legendary. So they swing a little bit faster, so they place a little bit more. We want to do that on the other side. The beacons on the bottom are not needed for the speed, but they are going to happen. Because how we build it. I'm surprised we have enough. Okay, let's mark everything down so we know what we need to input where. Batteries. Again, batteries. Then that one doesn't really matter. That's a superconductor and holmium plate. Okay. So we know which stations need to go where. This was plastic and copper. And that is half a belt of chromium plates. Got you off. You will go to rocket silos. So the first thing we need here is plastic and copper. Half a plate of holmium will come from here. That's solved. You need to connect to the holmium line. Ridiculous how fast that one is. Atomic Nature, welcome. We are redoing Fulgora Science. So I think we'll leave this space for holmium. Oh yeah, it makes 500 and it's not even fully beaconed. Legendary beacons, legendary speed modules, legendary buildings, legendary production modules. And it just used 4K. How much actually do we make? I think we make more. But these are not depleting the belts even close. So we can just extend if we need to. Same with these. This is a little bit harder to extend, and these are a little bit harder to extend. Yeah, we can have belts coming out this, I guess, in here. Yeah, we already have 3 belts out, and we need half a belt. So we could do 6 of these. At this point, easy. 6 belts. 6 full belts stacked of science. our holmium solution. Oh, that's gonna... Yeah, that belt cannot be there. Because that is the place of pipes. Going to be electrolytes. There we go. Then we need plastic and copper. Plastic, copper. Immediately trains are complaining that they cannot get here. That's good, because I don't want them to go here yet. At the moment we just need one line. So... copper. We don't have lights. We don't have lights. Okay. Might want to actually use this as a bus as well. Because we built a little bit too close to the train stations. So let's say we need 1, 2, 3 of those out. Then we want plastic. Unless we need multiple, just do it like that. That board, on the left, and you on the left. Do we need more copper? No. So this can also be placed. There we go. Might want to move it back all. We're picking up a lot of... Yeah, let's move it back. Let's block those off. Pick up a lot of stuff, but it's okay. I want some more room between stuff. Why don't you... Oh, because we don't have the light. Let's pick up a light. making lights here. No. Let's make lights. That, we're making lights. I hope. It's already stopped making lights. Why don't we have make lights? Oh, there, it's making lights again. We have lights, awesome. So we can come back. So what were you doing on your playthrough? So now it will request a train. But we want to move this all back. Oh. Changed all the names from the stations. Yeah. Not gonna like this, but let's hope they don't interrupt. Okay, rats are still a problem. I don't want to pick it all up. I think we have to. There's gonna be a little bit problem with some pipes. But here goes nothing. So that this was a problem. It's gonna be okay. Holy chromium. You are heavy oil. Water. Luckily, we have robots and a lot of robot speed. Okay. So I still need to get you like that. Oh. Picking up a lot of rubbish. And then the next stone we need is here. this is what we can change. Make this a little bit less. Those probably are still gonna come in like that. So I think we're gonna can release these. I think I want to go to base to unload some stuff. Next. So you're gonna be there. And you're gonna be right there. I hope we now have enough room. Okay. Let those rip. Let's get all the fluids back in, because that's the problem right now. We have holmium, we have water, we don't have heavy oil. There. Full. Next up that we want to have is batteries. Actually no, let's do plate first. Make a new one. So you will be plates. We need half a lane for each. With this setup, at the moment, we can make 6. Because we have half a lane of those. So we need 3 of these. But we need 2 lanes of batteries for each setup. So we want 2 battery stations. Is that a normal? Yeah, those are normal ones. We need to make normal power balls. Have sticks, so that's okay. give me power balls and power balls. Oh, but those want to be built in here, right? This doesn't use the logic. Yeah. So give me power balls, but we want them here. Let's have the productivity bonus. So gonna grab some power balls. Yeah, that foundry is not the only thing that's fast. We have fast trains. From Lucifer sent by electric trains. Made them legendary, so yeah. Now we picked up a lot of crap, I know. Should have gotten power balls. Yep. So let's go back. Wanted 2 times batteries. And then we need 2 times green chips. Well. What? Sure. Iron plate to be here. Half a battery here, half a battery there. That side. So those are 2 batteries. That's 1 plate. And 1 that continues to the next one. To link up the electrolyte. let's seal those off for now. Okay. Fulgora indeed. I want to do the same trick like this. For green? No. Just get green and green. Maybe we swap these out. Make you batteries. No. Make you green. Make you batteries. And make you green. Oh, it was just there temporarily to protect us. So battery. These are green and green. Then we have holmium plate left. And superconductor. There we go. That should be everything. Well, if the train wants to arrive, and then we can just copy it again. We might want to do is swap it like that. Like that. Oh. It's complaining again. There. Legendary beacons. And there are no trains arriving on there because it's stuck all red circuits because we didn't do red to green yet, and we didn't removed green from circulation. And also I'm gonna probably link all these up, and if everything here is satisfied, including the stuff to send up rockets, we'll close down this. Basically the same that we do here, except this also has some other stuff in there that we want to build here. So yeah, we still need blue low density structures and rocket fuel here. But yeah, I want to link up these. At least so we have two ongoing science builds. So you are green circuits and batteries, with green circuits being on this side, batteries being on that side. So that's batteries, and then here we want batteries on the inside. Plate right there. That's the leftover plate. There. So that needs a battery. That needs half a battery. This needs a full battery. This needs a full green. So, full green. Look at that. Battery. Oh, this is battery and electronic circuits as well. So that's half an electronic circuits, but we didn't care, right? Yeah, we just give it half. That is batteries. Let's actually move that here. There we want batteries. Did we link everything up correctly? Iron plates outside of the accumulators. Next one. outside of the accumulators. Next station, batteries. Inside of the accumulators, outside of the superconductors. Outside of the superconductors, inside of that one, and its own belt also going in. Roger. Green plates, its own belt at the superconductor, and on the inside on the superconductor. On the in... Yeah, we messed this one up. The superconductor has green on the inside. This should be green. And then that should be batteries. And that should be green. That's plates. That should be batteries. Here's batteries. Okay. Might want to shove these stations off. So at the moment, don't set train limits yet. Might change these stations to somewhere else to make it easier to input. We might do the red, green and blue. Red, green and blue. The blue low density structure and rocket fuel. I don't know, from the bottom or something. So it's easier to fuel them. Okay. We want to hit back. Is everything covered here with radar? No, it isn't. So let's place a radar down. Let's place a train down. Let's get some more. Beacons. Now we did 2, we can do 6. But we can do only 4 with these stations, so we need another group of stations if we want to do that. So basically this is tied to where this is. And the batteries, yeah, the batteries will go lower. Then we can just copy paste it, hook up one of those, hook up one of those, and hook up the iron in. Do I have legendary? None. Okay. My ship. Drop those. Go to novice. Pick those up. Do we need other stuff from novice at the moment? Factorio science is actually pretty small, because this is all from almost source material. We just have to recycle a little bit. Otherwise we don't get green, copper and iron. We're probably gonna make batteries offshore as well, because I don't think batteries will be able to keep up. Yeah. Looks good so far. We just need to have some rocket pods at the end. And then this can discontinue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we have 12 times 2. Oh, because you need the sulfuric acid. Yeah, that takes a lot of water. Because you need to go all the way to petroleum from heavy oil. That all takes water to get from heavy oil to petroleum. And then you need to make sulfuric acid, which again takes water. Well, sulfur first, but also takes water, and then sulfuric acid, but also takes water. So yeah, we probably just want to close that station for a bit. We could also control these. Yeah, if there is a station open somewhere, this one should be closed. But we cannot close it, we can only set the limits. Sadly. That's fine. Let's go to Factorio. Don't think we need more of those. $15 Can we finish it in 15 minutes? At least get it up and running? Don't think so. Oh yeah, cryo plants help a lot. They can make the sulfuric acid and they can make the sulfur. They have lots and lots of room for productivities. Slots are awesome. On novice. We got 4 legendary cryo plants here. Okay. What about volcanoes? Oh. So we need to make them in there. No, Aquilo. We need to make them on Aquilo. We got 50. I don't think we... Oh, we still gambling. We don't have to gamble. We have all this legendary. So we don't have to gamble anymore, but that's okay. That's building the... Yep. we have to redo this as well, because that's not even close to a half belt or whatever. We want full belts of everything. Turn around. Go back. Pick up that, because that is not where it's going to be. And then we have outputs here where we can put a couple of rocket pods, because what can a legendary rocket pod do in items a second? Yeah, I want the items a second. That you could launch up. Okay. Per minute. So let's say with the new... Oh, this is already in the 2.1 update. So that is 3.28. Times 2k, because that is what they send up with, right? 1k divided by 2. This is per minute, so we want to divide it by 60. So let's say it does 50 a rocket. We got 240. So we need 5 rockets for each belt. That's gonna be fun. Need to make legendary rocket pods here then. Let's share the rockets. So that's the middle. Then we want legendary rocket pods. Right there. 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 You still need productivity. And I think even one of them is enough, because it's animation limited. So we need to feed these in, but they're also getting 3 belts of items. So... mix the items in the middle. Yeah. We can mix the items in the middle because they have access to 2 belts. So we can just mix the belts. And then the other belt will just come in the middle here. I thought we built this center. Apparently not, because you are one below. You are getting against it. So we need to go lower by 1. So you're now just passing, and you are now just passing. Sweet. So, yeah, you're back here. I want this, a copy of this, but then legendary. The 1,000. 200. 200. 100. And 1,000. It's almost time to go. So we cannot build the reds yet. We will do that next time. What we can do is set up the legendary rocket production. It's farther back than I expected when we fly. It's fine. Oh, this was our various attempt to get more holmium out. And stone to keep the base running better. So right here, you're gonna switch to legendary rocket. You're gonna switch to legendary. There we go, it's already loading in. And here I want another one of that one. Select stack size. Set request. Delete you. Treasure requested. Oh. Oops. Let's see if we can upscale these. Oh yeah. So You. 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 And you. How much items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Belts going around. Yay, belt going around. You can just come down here. Will be a belt going out. This logic should be like that. Into recycling. I don't want to set all these manually. Let's hope we have enough combinators for this. Read ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set filter. Now I want to copy only read ingredients, read ingredients, read ingredients, read ingredients. There we go. Quality. Oh, we don't have quality mods. There you go. Here we will recycle. Pom, pom, pom. do that. No, let's do new output legendary. Output legendary. Active chest. Should we stack it? Nah, we're not gonna input more into this system than what we have at this point. So, chest, inserter, there you go. It should stack it pretty good itself already. Oh. Let's make that for fun a steel chest. Let's see what we get out of this. Are there materials that we don't get back? No, we get everything back. Okay. Yeah. It's already making its first rocket again. Yeah, we have a little bit of a surplus. Belts actually go like that. Recycle what's already on the belt instead of adding new. You, we're waiting on 200 blues. Yep. Go to volcanoes for that. Most of this we have at volcanoes. So import that from volcanoes. Volcanoes. All volcanoes. Engines. Electric engines. Volcanoes. 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 Look at that. Plenty. It's a little bit of a longer trip. There we go. Don't unload there. Request here. What do we need again? Legendary steel. Legendary steel. legendary blue, legendary blue, engines, pipes, and concrete. Legendary engines, legendary pipes, and legendary concrete. Request legendary pipes? Yeah, we do. Or time passed 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes. Or inactivity for a minute. I think only the inactivity will do. So yeah, the legendary blues and stuff like that will be required as well to other stuff. Legendary Holmium even. So, don't have legendary Holmium anymore. Legendary Holmium anymore. Okay, okay. Legendary rocket silo is less than 10. So that's the initial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Initial that we want. Product finished. 1, 2. Okay, okay. But these don't have enough yet to build anything. We had no legendary output yet. I think that is it for me for today. We will continue tomorrow with this Fulgora adventure or our Aquilo adventure, but I think I just want to finish Fulgora now and then focus on Aquilo. Yeah. So let's see who is live. Thank you again, Holly Gaming, for being here. So, who is playing what? Esteban, same, thank you for being here. Let's go to Loreen. Haven't raided Loreen in a while. Thank you for being here. See you guys later. And yeah, leave a raid call. If you like Loreen, give her a follow. She is really nice and has a nice community as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.